Hey there, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Total Ramblings. It is, what's the day? Wednesday the 8th, and as you'll see, I'm still in hospital, although I have just been told in the last half an hour that I can now go home. So I am just packing up my stuff, making sure I don't leave anything behind, obviously, and getting ready to ship out. Now when I get home, I'm going to have tons of work to do in terms of basically getting everything washed and cleaned and restoring my bed and, you know, making sure the house is up to scratch. But that's obviously a me problem. I've got a sick note here. I'm signed off until tomorrow. I don't really want to work Friday. We'll have to see what happens. But that's the current situation. At the time of doing this, it's just gone 3:30 in the afternoon. So I did actually think for a little while back there that I was going to end up here for another night, but such appears not to be the case. The irony is not lost on me that for some time now I have been secretly desiring that maybe it was time somebody looked after me for a change, because I've been looking after everybody else for so long now. I didn't quite mean in this way. I didn't mean looked after in hospital. It just would be nice if somebody was to wait on me hand and foot for a little while. You know, I just didn't mean it to be whilst I was also being horribly ill. Something interesting happened last night. I say interesting. My diarrhea turned green. A very dark green, like somebody had made a smoothie out of some broccoli or something like that, or spinach or asparagus or something. And that's definitely not my diet, because I don't drink green or eat green things. Anyway, I'm just waiting for them to come back and get my medication out of this drawer for me. The medication that I brought in. There's a charger there, I've got to take that. And yeah, then I think I'm free to go. What's annoying me is everyone keeps saying, oh, you need to stay in hospital. You can't come home until you're well. I'm not forcing them to make me go at gunpoint. I have asked them to confirm with 100% certainty that they are happy and content to release me, because I am getting better. The frequency of my toilet visits has reduced. The solidity of my stools is slowly increasing, albeit they are green. And apparently all my inflammation markers are going in the right direction. And I'm taking up a hospital bed here that I'm sure somebody much more worthy than me could make use of. So I'm going home. They're not actually giving me any medication here that I'm not already on. So what was I going to say? So essentially there's very limited benefit to me being here when I could be at home doing the same stuff and also getting the house back up to shape, you know? That's my opinion. And I did ask the doctor to make it clear that, she was happy to release me, and she said she was. I think that's me packed up, apart from the camera that I'm talking to you on. So, it's been a very nice room. Nice private room, not bad. In the nicest possible way. Nice not to have to share it with other people. I'm kind of doing my own thing, but also there's limited things you can do, right? Anyway, I've been keeping track of my stuff throughout anyway, so I know where everything is. It's not like I tend to repack every couple of times a day. So I'm ready to go. It's 10:30 at night now, nearly 10:28. Who cares? Yes, I'm home. I am right now possibly the angriest I've ever been for a very long time. And I just want the world to leave me alone. So it took me several hours to get out of the hospital after my last entry. They were doing paperwork. It took me, I didn't leave the hospital until about 5 p.m. when I was told I was free to go. I got a very scary taxi ride home. I came home and I immediately saw the cat's bowls were empty. Look, Alice, bless you. I know you've done your hardest, but the cat's bowls were empty. I love my cats. Whatever. I filled them up. I then got onto the washing situation. Alice has done her very best to cope with the washing, but it's just too much for her. Anyway, basically the cat litter was overdue. The cat's water needed doing. The cat's bowls needed filling up. The cats needed feeding generally today. The house, all this stuff that I knew needed to be done, which is why I wanted to get out of hospital, because I knew it needed to be done and it wasn't getting done by itself. I cleaned the mattress. I got Alice to help me flip the mattress, and we flipped it. I started to make the bed, knowing that I would need to wash the duvet. Eventually, after discussion with Liz, we agreed that I would just get another duvet. This one, as it turns out, is clean. I've managed to clean it and it's currently being tumble dried, but that's now going to be our spare duvet. I pulled the entire contents of the airing cupboard out, trying to find a spare double duvet, and we don't have one. We've got 3 singles and a weird 3/4 size one. So anyway, I ordered this duvet from Argos and I thought, that's fine, I'll just pop into the car. The car was as dead as a dodo. Completely dead. I had to get the hidden key out of the fob and put it into the hidden key hole in the door handle and prise that off and actually open the car. Completely dead. So I couldn't go to Argos. So picture this. I've just come home from 6 days in hospital. I'm at my lowest ebb, and already life is throwing something else at me again. The fucking car doesn't work. It's dead. Anyway, I recently took out new car insurance, and luckily I took out breakdown and home start cover. So I called the RAC, and I also spoke with my friend Janine, and I said, look, I'm desperate. Can you please do me a favour and just pick this thing up from Argos? It's been paid for. And she very kindly did that and got me some bread and some Lucozade because I'm supposed to keep up my drinking. So that immediate problem was solved. And then the RAC man came out and he said, he got the car started and he said the problem was with the battery, the main battery, the 12-volt battery, not the hybrid, battery, the 12-volt battery. He said there was a bad cell. This is the same battery that I spoke literally 6 times to the main dealer about when I was having the car serviced last time. And that's not an exaggeration. I raised the issue 6 times and I was told it either wasn't a problem or the battery was charging at 70% and that wasn't a problem. And I was expressly told I could put a brand new battery in there and it wouldn't make any difference. And what's fucking happened? On the very fucking last day of the universe that I fucking needed to happen, my bloody car doesn't work. Now, it's been said to me before that these issues are inevitable. The fact that they happen at the same time is pure coincidence. Bullshit! I don't believe that for a fucking moment, because I made my damnedest to get this problem nipped in the bud before it became a problem. And of course, today it becomes a problem. Meanwhile, I'm talking with Liz and I'm saying to her I've got to spend £145 on a new battery. And she says to me in no uncertain terms that my life is fine. My life is fine, everybody. I've just spent a week in hospital. I am fucking suicidally depressed. My bloody car's just packed up and I keep having to spend money on shit and crap. This never-ending, parading, procedural crap keeps getting thrown at me. But apparently my life's fine because apparently she's got a fucking monopoly on not being fine. Well, I'm sorry, my love, but that's not the case. And I'm very, 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 very angry right now at the world. I'm supposed to be resting. Tonight, since I've come home, I've done the cat's biscuits, fed them their meat, changed their water, chiselled away the remnants of cack that were left by me in the downstairs toilet just before I was taken to hospital in the ambulance, emptied and refilled the airing cupboard in a vain attempt to find a spare double duvet, cleaned the mattress, turned it over, changed the bed, put a new duvet on the bed, thank you again, Janine, had the car fixed, vacuumed the entire house, cleaned and swept the kitchen, binned a ton of nice bedding that was stained to fuckery, despite being washed at least twice by Alice. Thank you, Alice. You tried your best, but it was stained. I've made major inroads into the rest of the washing. I've not rested since I got home. And I've just come out of hospital. And I'm being told my life is fine. My life ain't fucking fine. It's a Saturday morning now, and I had to get up because, funnily enough, I needed the loo. So here's a joyous thing. I've now got a pain in my side, which has been there a couple of days. It doesn't hurt all the time. It's just when I move to a certain position that wasn't there before. And here's the gross part of the day. I've now got blood in my stools, which I think is just because of the trauma or whatever that it's going on down there. I'm hoping that's all it is. I don't want to go back to hospital. I'm really hoping that this is just something that I can just ride over. It's all part of the illness. I am going less frequently. It is slowly getting more solid. I am very, very tired. I didn't work yesterday in the end. I'm going to end up taking a hit on my pay because I only get so many paid sick days, and then I'll go to statutory sick pay. So that's another problem now I've got to worry about, is a lack of money. And I just, I got up early. I'm just putting a bunch of videos together. And I'm just very, very, very tired. I'm probably going to go back to bed in a minute for a little lie down. But yes, there you go. So, I am trying to get my life back to some kind of normality, but I'm just so down right now. Hell Week has become Hell Fortnight, and I'm guessing this is going to be the way it is for the rest of my life now, because life will not leave me alone. I don't believe in gods or supernatural entities or something, but I am starting to think that something is fucking with me. The car's working now, but I can't go and visit Liz. I am probably very infectious. I'm not going to go and see her until at least a week tomorrow, Sunday, assuming I'm well. So that's the situation. Coming up are a couple of Lego videos and another unboxing, just because I'm trying to get everything back to normal, but who knows?